Hello everybody, it's your favorite Meatball, and in today's video I will do a breakdown of Teriso's recent video, his first tournament. Also, really fast, he did give me permission to do this, so yeah.
I joined my first ever tournament without any experience.
Firstly, that's one heck of a lie. I've seen him do PvP battles like nobody before.
And I built 2 random teams. And the reason I built 2 random teams was because I only made it 2 rounds into the tournament of 64 people.
Bro, I lost to round 1 to 100 because I didn't have anything for it. What do you mean?
The tournament was hosted by this random guy called Ains, who happens to be in my Discord server and asked me to join his tournament. So of course I did. And there were 64 people and a lot of other people from my Discord also joined it, so that's fun. Link is in the description down below. Now I was in a rush to build a team, so the team I ended up with was imperfect and pretty random. So I'll just quickly go over the team.
Before he does so, I'll explain why his team is garbage. Firstly, he has no tanks. I mean, he does have one, but yeah, and also Helvetic kind of kills him. His only thing for Helvetic is his own Helvetic, Nevermare, if it's not Boots, and the Imperior.
And the battle. My initial goal for the tournament was to make it through using Snagoop, so I started with that. I ended up bringing Deladrix, Sumobito, Imperior, and Nevermare, mostly arbitrarily. I brought Helvetic because I wanted a strong Boots electric type that wasn't Phage Knot, because I wanted to be able to do good damage to even Earth types. And I chose Barblast as the final Lumion because it was a very good self-sufficient Lumion that can handle most situations on its own. Oh no, I forgot to teach Barblast Power Focus. My opponent has Wintrix, Eruptodon, Hunder, Kirlin, Harva, Gobidemic, and of course, one of my least favorite Lumions to ever fight in PvP, Eclipse.
Also, fun fact, Hunder beats his team. If Deladrix dies, his team gets swept by Hunder. I
decided to start off with Helvetic since it was my best Lumion that can handle a likely Gobidemic lead. However, my opponent leads out with Kirlin, likely due to how I lack switch-ins for it. Instead of clicking the super effective Primal Slash, I opted for Gnarly Gash, so I can hit something like Hunder or Eruptodon on the switch-in, mainly Hunder since it resists Primal Slash. And even if he stayed in, I didn't think he could one-shot Helvetic.
Bro got RNG'd.
However... Okay, well... That crit was very lucky, and he sends in Eclipse in response to my Gnarly Gash. He probably knows I'm Boots at this point.
You clicked one move, what do you mean he knows your Boots?
Maybe his Kirlin was Boots. I swapped to Barblast, but he swaps into Eruptodon, maybe to try and catch my Sumobito off guard if I wanted to send that in onto Eclipse, since Parasitize was of course super effective. He switches to Wintrix against my Barblast, and Water Bomb does almost half on Wintrix's health, putting it in range of a Toxoblast. Alright, if he goes for the Peace of Mind, we swap on the Perch next turn, and if he goes for the Perch here, we Toxoblast. If he goes for Brain Freeze, we bring him down really low. He Brain Freezes, and I knock him out with a Fallout Toxoblast. Hunder comes out, so I send the Helvetic to resist Thunder Chomp. He has no switches to my stab attack, so I go for Baneful Bash. I get a Poison, which ensures I don't lose to a potential low damage roll, and survive a Mega Chomp before killing Hunder next turn. Eruptodon comes out, and I do massive damage to it, and get unnecessary Poison as he goes for Accelerate.
Bro, his opponent got that negative luck.
Hopefully trying to sweep me. However, the game is as good as over. My Sumobito can kill both Eruptodon and Eclipse at this point, so after he kills my Helvetic, I win the battle, using only 3 Lumions. I decided to set up my next team around Phage Knot. My reasoning is that Phage Knot does not have many true counters. It really is just plant types, namely Nevermare, Venlin, Terraclaw, and Meditoad. Thus, I add Sinogre next. It is a Lumion that I have great experience in using, and I have used it to wear down multiple Venlins and Terraclaws. Again, I add Barblast. As usual, it is an excellent overall Lumion that I can really just rely on for so many different things whenever I need it to. Then I realized I have a huge weakness to Earth types, and Zulong, and mostly Tyrex. Tyrex is a huge nuisance to my team. I cannot damage it all, so I add Sumobito, who I have found to have excellent synergy with Phage Knot offensively, since it really can damage the plant types, can switch into Tyrex and most Earth types. Talent Trade is banned, so setting bars isn't a huge worry, and it can heavily damage Phage Knot's 3 ranged encounters in Meditoad, Venlin, and Terraclaw. It doesn't want to switch into any of them, however. So far, we have Phase Knot, Sinogre, Barblast, and Sumobito. For more security against Earth types and hazard removal that I think will be necessary, since I imagine many teams will want to use Barbs, I add on Gust Stratosaur. This provides me with some much needed help with Baneki, Garbandis, and Borak, and also other Earth types if I'm having trouble with Sumobito. Otherwise, huge threats, since Sumobito might struggle to swap into a potential Boom Bash, Body Crash, and Raging Tackle. And afterwards, I realized I lack switches to Ikazune and other electric types. So I decided to add on my own Meditoad, which is a great addition since it also provides me with huge damage potential that my team otherwise somewhat lacks besides Phage Knot. I don't have any idea what my last Lumion should be though, so I make a list of what the final fellow needs to offer to my team. Primarily, it needs speed, and also it needs to be able to provide me with Barb since, while being useful mid-game, my only options were Garbodemic and Dorogo, and of course I choose Garbodemic. However, Garbodemic usually can be used mid-game because it just sets up Barbs and die usually. I have a tech though, Offensive Smart Nimble Garbodemic. This way I can use it as a revenge killer mid-game or even a cleaner once the threats are removed. It can even lower Gargolem and one-hit KO with a Trip Root. Health Gift also means I can use Meditoad, Phage Knot, and Sinogre even after they have taken a beating for another round of terror. The final team is Sinogre, Phage Knot, Meditoad, Barblast.
Fun fact number 2, Harvesect sweeps. If it has Earthquake, Harvesect sweeps.
Garbodemic, Sumobito, and Stratosaur. Let's see how it works. Forgot, what was his last thing? Let me go check. Dang it, it was Drudge, okay.
Hey, that's cheating.